And of course, Team USA basketball, they got to stir up some drama. They got to stir up some drama with Paige Bueckers hitting a shot on Caitlin Clark. They got to stir up some drama, and of course, just setting both of them up to get cooked in the comments.
Team USA basketball just dropped some practice footage, and the internet went wild. Paige Bueckers nailed a shot over Caitlin Clark during a drill, and you would swear someone just clinched the championship from the way fans reacted. USA basketball clearly knew what they were doing by sharing that clip, sparking some serious rivalry between the two fan bases.
We're not going to act like CC wasn't getting PB to turn over that ball last time like they played the last time they played like 3 times. Yeah. Paige Bueckers thought Caitlin Clark was on her team. See, she turned the ball over so much. I hope you all are monitoring the negative, nasty comments.
It's clear that tensions are already rising. After patiently waiting 5 months to see Caitlin hit the court for some real competitive basketball, we get this as a result. And believe me, folks went wild over it. It's incredible how one practice shot during a drill can spark so much uproar. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments about what this says regarding basketball fans nowadays. So, Team USA Basketball shared some practice footage from their training camp in North Carolina, and one particular clip has caught everyone's attention. Wild over this one. Paige Bueckers made a shot over Caitlin Clark during what seemed to be a typical defensive drill, and the reactions poured in, completely losing it. Let's set the record straight. This was just a practice drill, not a one-on-one matchup or a scrimmage with stakes. It was a standard routine designed for players to focus on specific skills. Paige managed to get a shot off and made it, while Caitlin was in a defensive position. That's all there is to it, the full story right there. USA Basketball was well aware of what they were doing by sharing that particular clip. They could have showcased countless moments. Caitlin sinking threes, Cameron Brink making incredible blocks, or any number of talented players shining on the court. But they selected the clip of Paige scoring on Caitlin, fully knowing it would spark engagement. And it did. The comment section quickly became a battleground. Fans of Caitlin Clark rushed to defend her, highlighting that this was merely one possession during practice, that she's been out for 5 months recovering from an injury, and that practice drills don't hold much weight anyway. Meanwhile, Paige Bueckers fans celebrated as if she had just clinched the finals MVP, acting like this single shot proved something significant about who was superior. The truth that both sides refuse to see is that elite athletes frequently score on each other. That's just the nature of great offensive players facing off against great defenders. Sometimes offense prevails, sometimes defense. One possession in practice reveals nothing about who's truly the better player. Yet, subtlety isn't what drives engagement on social media. Hot takes and loyalty to one's tribe do. This led to remarks like, Paige is finally excited to win something, an unnecessarily harsh jab considering Paige has battled serious injuries throughout her college career, limiting her championship opportunities. We also saw comments such as, Paige thought Caitlin was on her team because she turned the ball over so much, referencing their college matchups where Caitlin's Iowa teams defeated Paige's UConn teams multiple times. The pettiness is rampant. And USA Basketball was completely aware of this dynamic when they shared that clip. They're not naive to the situation. Naive. They understand the fan bases, the rivalries and the drama that often surfaces between Caitlin Clark and other top players tend to overshadow what truly matters. Both Caitlin and Paige Bueckers are exceptionally skilled basketball players dedicated to helping Team USA prepare for international competition. They are not adversaries. Rather, they are teammates united in a shared goal. It's exhausting to feel the need to frame every interaction between them as proof of who's superior. Recent practice footage showcased Caitlin looking sharp after spending 5 months away from competitive play. She moved fluidly, shot with confidence, and displayed energy on defense. Given that she missed most of the WNBA season due to knee injuries, her readiness to compete at this level is impressive. One analyst pointed out how engaged Caitlin remained with the fever during her injury, which is a significant mental challenge. Being sidelined after a stellar college season and jumping straight into the WNBA without a break only makes that struggle more pronounced. The way she stayed connected with her team from the bench reflects her maturity and professionalism. Throughout practice, Caitlin consistently worked on her defensive stance, challenging the narrative that she's a defensive liability, a label often unfairly attached to her. While she's not an elite defender, she's certainly more capable than some critics suggest. Her commitment to improving her defense during Team USA practice indicates her desire to demonstrate her capabilities. Having Paige Bueckers at this camp is noteworthy as well, significant, too. She's coming off her. Paige is currently overcoming injury challenges and working hard to restore her status as one of the top players in women's basketball. When she arrived at UConn, the anticipation surrounding her was immense. She was expected to become the next standout in college hoops and a prominent figure in women's sports. Unfortunately, injuries got in the way, and by the time she returned to form, Caitlin Clark had emerged as the new powerhouse in college basketball. It's important to note that this isn't Paige's fault. Injuries are part of sports. However, it does create a situation where Paige is eager to regain some of the attention that has shifted towards Caitlin. One impressive play in practice won't change that dynamic entirely, but it does give her supporters something to cheer for and fuels the rivalry that USA Basketball is keen to promote. Indeed, the reaction to this moment turned contentious quickly. As soon as the clip was shared, fans from both sides started to argue instead of engaging in a rational discussion about the sport. One insightful comment highlighted that if someone is praising how Paige dominated Caitlin in that moment, they might not fully understand basketball. It's a reasonable stance. A single practice play doesn't determine the outcome of their careers. Both Paige and Caitlin have had their fair share of highlight reel moments, showcasing their offensive prowess throughout their time on the court. Elite offensive players score on all types of defenders, and each has their signature moves. Paige is known for her crafty techniques, including her effective pump fake. On the flip side, Caitlin boasts an impressive skill set with her step-back threes and the ability to shoot from remarkable distances. Each player brings something unique, and both possess the talent to score in various ways. What makes this situation even more frustrating is the excitement around finally witnessing Caitlin play actual competitive basketball After months of waiting to see competitive action, it's refreshing to witness Caitlin back on the court. It's not just about shooting in an empty gym or practicing alone. It's about facing defenders, making quick decisions, and engaging in drills that mirror real game scenarios. That should be the focal point, Caitlin's return and her readiness to compete. Instead, the narrative has shifted to one practice shot made by Paige over her and the ensuing debates among fans online. USA Basketball certainly got the attention they were aiming for, but it came at the cost of overshadowing what should be a celebration of skilled players joining forces, shifting it into a realm of manufactured conflict. The practice footage also captured other notable players like Cameron Brink, Kelsey Plum, and Angel Reese, along with Chelsea Gray, who is still recovering from her injury. Guju Watkins was seen observing from the sidelines as well. There's a wealth of talent and intriguing stories within this camp, but they don't draw the same buzz as the Caitlin versus Paige narrative, so that's where the spotlight lands. When someone posed the question of why Sabrina Ionescu wasn't present at this camp, it's a fair inquiry. Sabrina is undoubtedly one of the elite players in the WNBA and has been a part of Team USA in the past. The likely reason for her absence is that USA Basketball is intentionally focusing on a younger cohort for this camp, bringing in the next wave of players who will represent the nation in forthcoming competitions. This is why we're seeing Caitlin, Paige, Cameron Brink, and Guju Watkins, players poised to carry Team USA into the next decade. As for the comment about Paige finally being excited to win something, it's an unnecessarily harsh remark that underscores the toxicity of fan rivalries. Paige has faced devastating injuries that held her back during her college career, and that's not something that should be ridiculed. It's tragic that such a remarkable talent lost so much time due to injuries. Yet, social media conversations often reward sensationalism over empathy, leading to remarks like, "Paige is finally excited to win something," and criticism of Caitlin for being scored on during practice. In the end, nobody truly benefits except the social media platforms thriving on engagement. On a more positive note, witnessing Caitlin execute her signature step-back three was exhilarating, especially after 5 months away from competitive play. That iconic move is a testament to what sets her apart: her range, quick release, and the boldness to shoot from beyond half-court. USA Basketball even acknowledged this as her signature move, which indicates they recognize her unique skill set. Moreover, seeing Caitlin and Aaliyah Boston team up at camp seems fitting, considering their existing bond with the Indiana Fever. Their on-court chemistry is something to watch as they prepare for the future, translates to Team USA. Having teammates. Adjusting to a new environment is much simpler when you're already comfortable. It's important to highlight the mention of Nike in the original commentary. They need to ensure that signature gear for Caitlin representing Team USA is ready. The number 17 jersey is likely to be a bestseller, given the undeniable interest in her. Nike missed a key opportunity to leverage Caitlin's popularity during the WNBA season and can't afford to overlook this chance as she represents her country. It's also noteworthy that college players like Juju Watkins and Lauren Betts are participating in this camp to observe and learn. This experience exposes them to the level of competition required to make future Team USA rosters. Juju, in particular, could become a significant asset for Team USA in the years ahead. However, much of this important context gets overshadowed by fan-driven conflicts over a single shot taken in practice. At this moment, the discourse around women's basketball is mixed. The sport is on the rise and gaining more attention, yet discussions often devolve into tribal battles instead of appreciating the game itself. The reality is that both Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers are exceptionally talented players who enhance each other's game through their competition. Their rivalry, if it can even be called that, only serves to elevate both of their performances. True competitors seek to challenge themselves against other elites because that's how they grow. Unfortunately, narratives that promote collaboration and growth don't tend to stir engagement on social media. So, USA Basketball shares the clip of Paige scoring, which seems to fuel the ongoing debate.